Hello, it's Richard Martindale with Martindale Digital, and I am live with you right now on this live streaming broadcast. And on today's broadcast, we're going to discuss how do I find new clients right now. Now, over the next 3 days, I'm going to cover 3 different tips to give you the ability to find new clients right now. But today, we're only going to cover one tip, but I'm going to ask you to stay with me over the next 3 days. We're going to cover all 3 tips, and I'm going to have some surprises for you at the end. So I hope you'll stick with me, watch these broadcasts over the next few days, and hopefully it'll give you some great tips to find new clients. So let's get right into it. How do I find new clients right now? Now, a lot of you are out there, you know kind of what's going on with regard to the coronavirus and everything. So let's get into it a little bit about what is happening. So if you think about what's going on right now, there are lots of people in the middle of the coronavirus, and people are staying at home. As you know, a lot of the governors and local authorities are telling us to stay at home to try to stop the spread of this virus. But that means that a lot of your law firms and offices may be closed, or even if you're not closed, if you're going to work, people aren't actually kind of going out and wanting to come meet with you at your office. So you have to find ways to adapt, find ways to find new clients and meet with them virtually. So that's kind of a struggle right now. We obviously don't know when this is going to end, when we're going to have an ability to get out and get kind of back to normal as far as business goes. But one of the things that is happening right now is that most people have more time. So they have time because they're either not working at all or working from home, able to get more done. They're not commuting. So that is one kind of benefit, I guess, as you might say, of what the coronavirus and the after effects. So how can we use that to our advantage? One of the things is that is happening right now, and it's a great thing, is that so many more people are making a real effort to connect with each other. Now that is, unbelievable from the standpoint of the connections and the personal connections that people are making. It's something that should be happening all the time, but because people have more time and they're in their house all the time, they have to make more of an effort to connect. So there are much more connections that are going on, which is great. I can tell you a story from last weekend. I had 3 roommates when I was in law school, and we lived together in a really bad apartment in St. Louis during our second year of law school. But we had the opportunity, last weekend, we all connected on a Zoom call. We hadn't really seen each other in a few years, and it was just a great opportunity, to take advantage of people being at home and connecting with one another. So hopefully that's going on in your everyday life as well. But one of the other things that's happening is that people are also adapting quickly. A lot of businesses are scrambling, trying to figure out how to go virtual, how to run their offices without actually being in a physical office, how to use technology to their advantage. And because these businesses, and I've seen a lot of law firms and attorneys, are adapting quickly, and it's compressing time, meaning that some of these firms and attorneys may have taken a few years to adapt some of this technology, but because of the stress and what's going on with the coronavirus, it's in effect forcing people to adapt, and it's compressing time, and things are changing so much faster. So that's something that's kind of good from a standpoint of what we're doing as far as digital marketing. One of the other things is people have time to learn and improve, build on the systems that are going on in their law firms, build on the marketing that maybe they should have been doing and hadn't been doing, but time to improve their law firms and improve their practices while they're moving along. So that's another good thing that is happening. And people are at home and reachable. I was talking with my mom last weekend. I talked to her pretty much every Sunday, and we were talking about, hey, with her friends, that she knows that if she's trying to reach somebody, she can call them at home, and she's pretty much going to get them because everybody in her circle of influence is staying at home. So that is a good thing that, people are somewhat reachable, whereas before they might have been going around and hard to catch. People are home, more stable, easier to reach. So that can be a benefit. So what can you do to take advantage of this crisis and this situation as it occurs right now? Well, one of the things is to reach out to your clients. And this is one way that you can potentially not only touch the clients that you have currently, but also get new clients. So let's talk about that. If you were contacting your current clients, you could reach out to them and just see how they're doing. You can use telephone, email. A lot of firms are now adapting to email marketing and sending out emails to their current clients about what's going on to keep them informed. Zoom has been big. I did a broadcast, a live stream the other day about Zoom and security issues around Zoom. But a lot of people are using that to virtually connect and virtually have meetings. And there's always the old-fashioned, hey, write letters to your clients. Let them know you're okay. Check in with them and see how they're doing. And that's one of the biggest things where you can have a good touch point. And I would suggest if you're going to be contacting clients, just set a goal. Make it easy. 5 clients a day. If you could contact your current client list, see how they're doing, check in with them, and just talk to them. It'll make a huge difference in their lives. And you're asking them, how are they doing? Checking in on them personally, but then also ask the magic question of, how can I help you right now? Your clients may be suffering. They may be going through crisis. They may be thinking about legal issues, but they just don't have time to ask. And if you're reaching out to them and being proactive, that's going to be a great thing. And they're going to recognize it and enjoy the fact that you have reached out, you're trying to help, and they will remember that in the future. So think about that from the standpoint of, if you're thinking about what can I do today, if you don't have enough time as far as work goes and everything else, you've gotten all your work done, think about reaching out to those clients. Because when you reach out to those clients, they can also in turn bring you new clients, which is what we're after. So if you're reaching out, you can also add value to your current clients or potentially future clients. So if you have your particular clients that you're serving, so let's say you're a corporate lawyer and maybe you have an employment practice and you represent a certain type of company, think about, what do those clients need right now? So if you think about it from that standpoint, take their perspective of your clients, take what they're thinking about and what they may be needing, and create content that will help them. So you're adding value to them. You're writing articles. You can publish those articles on your own blog if you have a site, or there are a lot of legal blogs out there that you could post articles about. A lot of people are searching right now for questions around the CARES Act. So if you have a tax practice or something like that, you can post out articles and information that are going to help your target market, which are your current clients, as well as potential clients that are in the same situation. So think about that. Social media, use the advantage of social media to reach people who, you might not have been reaching before. Think of Facebook, Twitter, and you can post out articles on LinkedIn and videos on LinkedIn or videos on YouTube. And you can, if you're creating content that's adding value to your clients, you can repurpose that content. So let's say you write an article and you post it on a blog, and maybe you take that article and turn it into a video where you're basically talking about the same information. You're posting that video on YouTube or Facebook or even LinkedIn, and you're putting all that information out. You can create it once and repurpose it to help attract those clients that you're currently serving, as well as the new clients that you're trying to find. And when you're reaching out to your clients You're finding out what are the problems that they're dealing with. You're asking them, how can I help you? So you're giving them information, value, you're being proactive, you're answering questions, and people are going to remember that on the backside of this crisis. And when you're answering questions and solving problems, you're going to be an asset to your clients. And in turn, they're going to want to refer clients to you. So if you're talking with your clients, you're asking them questions, you're checking in on them, don't be afraid to ask for a referral from those current clients. Hey, are there any other companies in your situation that may need help that you can refer me to? If you represent individuals, hey, are there any other individuals, if let's say you're a bankruptcy attorney and you're talking with some of your current or past clients and you say, hey, do you know anybody else that's struggling financially right now that might need some advice and some help with regard to a potential bankruptcy? Just ask for those referrals. But when you're doing it, you can also make it as easy as possible. Now, obviously, Martindale Digital, we're involved in digital marketing. So one of the things I would suggest if you're talking to your current clients would be give them information about, how they can refer people to you. So let me just show you an example. As we're talking about this, I'm going to show you of a very easy way that you can potentially make it so easy for your clients to refer people to you. So again, let's say you're talking to your clients, and if you created something like this, where it's a page where, let me take down these some of the banners and things around it, but if you've created a page like this that your clients could go to, and this is an example of a page where people from Martindale Digital could go, enter their information, and then put in information about clients that they might have, potential people that they could refer to you. So if you had a simple, easy page like this, and in this example, we have an offer that, hey, if you give us a referral, we'll give you a free cup of coffee, send you a Starbucks gift card. Now, you might have local businesses around you that you could team up with. This is just one example to get your mind thinking, hey, what could I offer to my current clients as an incentive to say, thank you so much for referring somebody to me. Now, in this situation, if you were talking with somebody and you just said, hey, do you mind if I just send you a link? And if you think of somebody, it's an easy way for you to just input the information into this page and it will submit a referral right to me. I'd appreciate it if you'd at least just look at it. So if you're having that conversation, you don't have to be too overbearing, not too much effort there. You're sending them an email. If you don't have their email address already, it gives you an excuse to ask them for their email. And then you just talk to them, get that information from them, and then send them a link to the page. Very easy process on how to find more referrals from your current clients. And if they were, in this case, I'll show you, if they were to enter their information, it would take them to a thank you page, just like this, as an example. A thank you page where they would thank them, ask them to enter their address information. Again, kind of a dual purpose. If you don't already have all their address and contact information, you can get their shipping information so you can send them that card in the mail. And then down below, you'll see we've set this up where it gives them additional incentives to share this referral page on their social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, things like that. So, and if they do that, they'll get additional rewards. So they could get up to a $10 gift card if you send it to them. Now, this gift card here is just one example. You can obviously take many more examples. Like I said, you could partner with local businesses if there's some restaurants around you, things like that. Maybe you have a gift type boutique that might package and help you. So you could partner. It's another way for you to reach out, talk to the local businesses around you, and get some incentives for people to give you referrals. So to sum it up, basically in a way that you could find more clients right now from your current client database. It's an easy way to take action today, talk to those current clients, get people in the door, and get those referrals. So that's just step 1 of 3 that we're going to go over in the next 3 days. So if you've enjoyed this information, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think about the way of getting referrals from your current client, maybe using a web page like that, and tell me what you think. Let me know, hey, Richard, really don't like that. Love it, sounds great. You've given me a lot of ideas. And if you also have questions that you might want us to take up on this live stream, put those in the comments. Things that are bothering you, things that you're thinking about during this time of the crisis. Would love to put out more information that's really going to help you. So I've enjoyed working with you today, talking with you on this live stream broadcast. I hope you will join me, like I said, for the next couple days. I'm going to have some additional incentives and some secret giveaways at the end of it that will help you potentially get more referrals from your clients, but also get new clients today. Thanks a lot, and I hope you have a great day.